it in?
Yeah. Pair my Bluetooth up with this, right? Nah, how we change the radio station on this?
I don't know.
Nah, we gotta change the radio station on this. Oh, there we go.
105.1.
Oh yeah, you're right, you're right. Oh no.
Do it real big, bigger than you ever done it. You be up on everything, another hungry never.
Surprise, motherfucker.
You just got hijacked.
I know, right?
Now let him go. Yep.
Word, right?
Oh. How does it feel being this close to a Maserati?
Oh my God, this is future Bay right here.
How does it feel knowing you'll never drive this car?
No, this is future car right here. This is the future car I'm getting. Like, I don't care what everything.
That's us. That's us. We're on the quest to find the codes.
On the treasure hunt, which I think I found the other one. Is that it right there?
Oh, no, I see. Yo, what is up, everybody? We're at the New York City Auto Show right now. We just took a little bit of the tour room. We're about to go back. Just had something to eat. But what are your first impressions, bro?
I like the cars this year. Like, they're like really good too, especially like unbelievably when we went to the Honda Civic section when we saw the new 2019 Honda Civic Type R. That shit is amazing too. Trying to get it to replace your car?
Nah. You see, I got the 2017 Honda Civic, the sport version, but you know how like every 2 years, like they usually keep the same model, like the same style looking car every 2 years.
Yeah, like it
hasn't really changed that
exactly,
much.
Like
but I did see the R, and I don't know. If I could trade my car in and get the R, I think I would. But the only thing is I can't drive a manual, so that kind of stops it for me there. But if I could have it in automatic, and I could get the R and trade in my car, I think that would be the way to go.
Not gonna lie, I think the best section that we hit was definitely the BMW section, though, without a doubt. Like
yeah.
we went into like maybe 2 cars, I would say, but the one that we was in mostly was the 5 Series. The interior was great. We put the radio on mad loud.
And I'm out here with the 700 305, look alive. Came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, I'm dog, we gon' see how hard they ride.
Yeah, we were jamming in that car.
Exactly, but everything about it was just great. Like it's a pretty like wide car too. On top of that, that's why I also like really like.
Yeah,
people
though
so it's spacey.
They usually have space, especially in the back. Like usually cars, the front will have space, but the back will kind of be lacking. But this car, it definitely has enough space for everything. So.
Yeah, especially because it was a 5 Series too, compared to when we saw the 3 Series. The 3 Series is a little bit smaller, and the 5 Series, like I said, it's more wider and there's more space. So it was like a lot of more room in it too. So I really enjoyed that. And then we went into the M2 one, which, you know, the M Series it's more expensive too. I think it was like about, I think it was $2,000 more actually.
Then what?
Than the 5 Series that we went into.
Yeah, it wasn't that big of a difference.
Yeah, but the 5 Series though, like I said, it's just bigger, and I preferred it over the M2 actually, which is really unbelievable. I'm pretty sure when you drive it, I'm like, I bet you in performance, the M2 was probably just better just because it's an M Series compared to a 5 Series one. But overall though, just being in the car though, and you know, experiencing it, just sitting in it, I like the feel of the 5 Series better. But like I said, I'm pretty sure performance-wise, the M2 is probably better than the 5 Series.
Yeah. The only thing, like, You know, usually I like Honda, and I always, you know, the Hondas and the Toyotas are always nice and everything. They're nice to look at with the new years. But I like seeing the BMWs and I like seeing the Mercedes and all the exotic cars because they're the type of cars that you see that are always showing you what the next innovation is.
And those are the most crowded too, Mercedes and BMW, the section where we was at.
But you just gotta think like back like 3 years ago in the car show. Remember like you like that's when we were first seeing. Oh, the back doors automatically open up, like the trunk automatically opens up once you touch the button.
Yeah.
And like, you start to see, okay, doors start to close by themselves, and like that's why I like coming to the car shows because you get to see like what's the next big innovation that you're gonna start seeing like maybe 5 years down the road. Like now we were in either BMW or Mercedes, and the Mercedes like they have dials that you can use for like air conditioning and radio, but you know now it's all like kind of like touchless, where you can use it almost like a Google Home type thing where you just have to say the name out and what the function that you want to use. So I kind of like seeing that like, okay, maybe 5 years from now, even Hondas may, or like 6 years from now, even Hondas are going to have, like, you don't got to use the buttons anymore. So that's kind of why I kind of like to come to these
First of all, I don't think people understand how bougie the sections were when we was in the Mercedes section. Like, oh my gosh, yo, in the back of the cars, right, they have tablets in there. You can control the radio. That's giving someone in the back seat way too much power. That they had legit computers on each side, like on the left side and the right side, and you're a passenger in the back, and you can literally like stream like music, videos, and you can control the radio in the car. That makes no sense at all. And on top of that,
you're giving too much power to the person in the back.
You're
giving too much power to the person.
What was great about the S550 that I saw, they literally have a leg recliner. They had a leg and foot recliner, and on top of that, it had like small tables, so you can literally eat food and put like a plate and like legit eat right here on a small ass table.
And that's exactly where you're gonna be eating and sleeping, because at the price tag, that's exactly what you'd be affording.
Exactly. That was the craziest part about that. I was like, why is this in a car? I was like, this is not even a car. This is a restaurant. I was like, this is mad nice. Especially because my dad, he wants to get the new S550 when he retires though. But you know, these new Mercedes cars are mad expensive, so he's probably thinking about like a 2012 S550 or something like that, obviously.
Sure. But actually, we got to go because we still got some more cars to see. We got a whole nother level of cars to see. And we have to finish up our Chevrolet Snapchat scavenger hunt. We have two more to go, and we're definitely going to get the prize. So,
which we're going to put to the test here. We're going to do a little full throttle drag run. We're going to do a big evasive swerve, and we're also going to jam in the brakes pretty hard too. Come to a screeching halt.
Okay. I got it.
The full throttle run, big swerve. We're going to jam in the brakes. Ready?
Woo. Yeah.
Good stuff?
Oh, snap.
You got that, right?
Yeah.
All right, you want to do a little donut?
Yes.
That's why you're here, right? Good stuff?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do a little 270 now. You ready?
Yes.
Good stuff?
Yes.
Guys.
Wow, well, the pleasure has been ours.
Facts.
So they had this little Snapchat thing where they had these tickets, and you had to find these clues around, and then you use Snapchat, and when you found all 5 codes, they would give you a prize. And look at the prize, baby.
We won a Camaro. We literally won a Camaro.
Yep. Now let's get in our prize. Woo! Look at that. Let's focus on our prize. Wrapped up. We did some more events, and we're about to head back home. What was your final thoughts of the auto show?
Overall, the fact that I got to do more experience of it because, like, you know, being over 18 years old, like we did this crazy Toyota thing where we was able to test the speed and performance of the new sports Toyota, so that was pretty dope. And then we also got to do like test the new Jeeps out, and that was also pretty dope. Like we went up a hill.
The Jeep tutorial was fire.
Facts.
Was really fire.
Word.
And if you hear a train, we're in the train station right now, so if you hear a train go by, please don't be alarmed. But yeah, the Jeep tutorial was good.
It was 36-degree angle, so it was OD dope. I don't think any other car can really do that dope now. So if you could test out a Jeep and get a Jeep, yo, get a Jeep.
Try it. The Jeep Rubicon, it starts at 50,000. If you got the bread and you're really outdoorsy, I would say go, but I wish I had the bread for it, because I definitely get one. So that's all we got to say. That was a wrap up. Hope you liked the video. Subscribe if you didn't. Put a like on the video. If you didn't like it, you know, you can put a dislike. You know, fuck yourself. It don't really matter to us. But subscribe if you did like it, and take care. Stay off the Henny, boys.
Gang.